BRIZO gives you the sequence. Your own group gives you the specifics. This lesson is about turning the 5 phases into a checklist you can actually run against your own close and use to diagnose what went wrong when something doesn't add up. Structure your checklist with 1 section per phase, each asking the same kind of question. Have I settled what this phase is responsible for before moving to the next one? Under B, is scope fully decided? Is the data comparable? Under R, are all shared facts agreed? Under I, are ownership determinations made and locked? Under Z, has this period's intragroup activity been fully and freshly eliminated? Under O, does everything actually reconcile together? The 5 sections are fixed, but what goes inside each one is specific to your group. How many entities, how complex the ownership structure, how frequent the intercompany trading is. A checklist that just repeats BRIZO's 5 letters back to you isn't useful. One that names your actual entities, your actual recurring balances, your actual acquisition dates, is. When a close doesn't reconcile, work backward through the checklist instead of forward. Start at O and ask what it's catching. If the inconsistency traces back to Z, ask if this period's eliminations were actually rebuilt fresh or just carried over. If it traces back further, to I, check whether the determination was made on data that I had actually agreed, and whether R itself was working from a scope B had actually settled. The checklist doesn't just prevent errors, it tells you exactly where to look when one gets through anyway. A checklist built once and never revisited goes stale the moment your group changes. A new acquisition, a new intercompany flow, an entity that leaves the group. Treat it as something you update whenever the group itself changes. The same way B has to be resettled whenever scope actually shifts. That's BRIZO, 5 phases, 1 sequence, and now a checklist that's actually yours. For more on this and the rest of BRIZO Console Academy, visit brizoconsole.com or find the full course library on Udemy.